actor Matt Damon went viral for a couple of comments on Joe Rogan's podcast Friday. First, he said that Netflix wants films to repeat the plot a few times in scenes to accommodate viewers who might be on their phones.
Damon and fellow actor Ben Affleck joined the Joe Rogan Experience to promote their new Netflix film, and during the discussion, Damon talked about the attention span of viewers on Netflix and how that infringes with storytelling these days. Let's take a listen.
The standard way to make an action movie that we learned was, you usually have like 3 set pieces, one in the first act, one in the second, one in the third, and they kind of ramp up, and the big one with all the explosions, and you spend most of your money on that one in the third act. That's your kind of finale. And now they're like, can we get a big one in the first 5 minutes to get somebody, we want people to stay tuned in, and it wouldn't be terrible if you reiterated the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue, because people are on their phones while they're watching, you know what I mean?
Then Damon and Affleck also called out the extreme level of cancel culture affecting public figures.
I bet some of those people would have preferred to go to jail for 18 months or whatever, and then come out and say, no, but we can't, I paid my debt. Like, we're done.
Yeah.
Like, can we be done? Like, the thing about that, getting kind of excoriated publicly like that, it just never ends.
It was a really good interview, and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have always impressed me, and they are so thoughtful and so smart and came off really well, and I encourage people to check out more of it. And lest you think they're just complaining about, in our day, filmmaking was so much better. Ben Affleck acknowledges, I don't want to sound like an old fogey. There's a lot of advantages to making movies now. We're just saying this is really annoying to have to reiterate, the plot. And they're totally right. I was now watching Netflix this morning. I was on the bike at the gym, and I finally started. I'm not like a diehard Stranger Things person. I've liked the first couple seasons. I've liked it less and less as it's gone on, but I want to finish it. So I finally started the most recent season. Mm-hmm. I'll be damned. It's exactly what he said. I've watched the first 15 minutes of it. They're like, aren't you? And there's, instead of using the characters' emotions and facial expressions and to convey what they're feeling and what they're trying to accomplish, it's very bluntly and annoyingly stated. I get it. You just can't wait to go fight Vecna, right? You're trying to, it's like to remind people, that's what, if you're not paying attention, what are they doing? They're gearing up to, it's unnatural, it's unpleasant to watch. So I saw exactly what they were talking about. And I agree, I've made this point myself, what Matt Damon just said there about cancellation, that people would have rather gone to prison than being canceled and have it be over with, than have this just stigma go on forever that's hit people really bad, like Aziz Ansari and some others. So, yeah, man, I'm going to yes-and everything I heard in that conversation.
Have you, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, ever been to prison? I haven't, but have you?
Well, of course.
All right, so
I'm not saying
nobody wants. That's
I'm not saying prison
statement.
is easy.
Yeah, nobody wants to do that. Nobody chooses prison over getting attacked online. Delete your X account. Delete your Instagram. Okay, that part. Just be quiet. I don't agree with cancel culture either, but I also don't think anybody wants to go to prison. It's not a fair. Ask anybody in prison. I'm sure that doesn't stand.
Okay, you're right about that. Although I've talked to people who would rather. Well, I won't get into that.
Okay, I want to talk about what he said because I watched His and Hers, which is blowing up on Netflix, and I was on my phone the whole time. And my friend who'd already seen it was watching it with me.
Shame on you.
I know. She was telling me wait, you got to see this. You got to see this. And I was like, I get the gist. I'm looking over. But it is one of those things, I was kind of confused because I didn't pay attention to the small moment where she looked at the picture and noticed a girl was the same.
Shame on
so
you.
I'm like, okay.
This is the reason. It's people like you
Yeah.
that all these things are going to be like this. Put the phone away.
I know.
When we watch
I was studying for the show.
When we watch things in my in my household, my better half and I, the phone gets put away, and if I detect the slightest bit of not paying attention to what we're watching, I will pause it.
You have rules for the TV watching?
Robby
It's leisurely
rules.
time.
No, it's
No, you are a warden. That's ridiculous.
I want to discuss what we're seeing, and we can only discuss it if we both pay attention to it.
You want to
Absolutely.
discuss it when it's done, or you're supposed to ask questions
when it's done, or if something happens that we want to discuss, we'll pause it and discuss it. I want it to be a collaborative storytelling experience where you process what you're seeing. It's not.
Yeah, you must watch. I must pause. You
Or
can't
else
do
we're
this.
all going to have
I'll be like, leave me
2-second
alone.
intention
This is
spans
my
where we're
free
going to be
time.
down to 3-second videos, and that's all we're going to be able to pay attention to. We must fight this. We must resist it, and it starts with just being able to watch a television show or a movie uninterrupted. And if
Someone
you
who
can't
doesn't
do
like
that,
rules, you have a lot of rules.
these are
around
rules
the
for
TV.
self-improvement. That does it for us on Rising Live. Hope you weren't watching your phones while we were talking. Look out for more exclusive YouTube content coming your way later today. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel so you never miss any content. And for those of you listening while on the go, we're available anywhere you listen to podcasts. See you tomorrow.